Hey, what's up? It's Gabby here at Helps Too. Welcome to our new series called Uber Basic. This is video number 2. If this is your first video, I encourage you to catch up. Our last video was 10 things that you need to know about social media that will basically rock your world forever and make you know that this is serious, y'all. This next video is going to be something a little more progressive, and you know what it is? It's 5 things you need to know before you build an effective social media strategy. Let's go. I have been so fortunate to sit down with many business owners and nonprofit runners who absolutely want to grow but have no idea how to do it on social media. It's overwhelming, a bit daunting, and it just seems very advanced. It's always changing, right? Yeah, completely right. And you know what? Before we even get into that, I want to give you as a small business owner, nonprofit runner, or cause developer, I want to give you 5 things you need to know before you actually commit yourself to developing an effective social media strategy. So here we go. Let's jump right on in.
Get your pen, pencil, whatever.
And let's do this. Point number 1, focus on just one platform. Let me be honest, a lot of pros will never tell you this because if you only focus on one, you really don't need them, right? And I'm a pro and I'm not gonna hide that from you. So here we go, focus just on one. At first, if you've never done social media as a business or cause, you need to know that you're probably gonna be most effective if you start with just one. If you do more than one, it's gonna take someone to really labor in it and somebody who actually might be a little more full-time. And if you have the capacity to do that, go for it. But if you don't, start with one and crush it. Crush the heck out of that. We here at Helps Too, we love Facebook. So we stick with Facebook for the most part, and everything else is an after consequence. But we know if we do Facebook well, we have our tribe growing, and once Facebook is just superthebomb.com, we're gonna tell our tribe to follow us on Twitter, and then follow us on Instagram, and then follow us on Periscope, and the list will go on and on. But first, we wanna build a tribe, because a tribe equals loyalty, and loyalty equals investors. And you and I both want investors in our businesses. So start with just one platform and build your tribe.
You go, you.
The second thing you need to have before you actually build an effective social media strategy, well, that is a credible website. Now, a lot of people ask me, Gabby, what the heck is a credible website? Well, I'm glad you asked. A credible website is, number 1, visually appealing. Have you ever seen that website? You look at it and you're like, wow, this looks like it was made ancient days ago.
Or the graphics are pixelated, or it just doesn't look like they will actually receive my payment, or it looks like they might actually scam me and take more money than I'm actually trying to give to them.
Yeah, we don't want your website to look like that, so make sure it looks credible. Modernized graphics, very simple, to the point, looks like it will deliver what you say you deliver as a business. Also, your website should have simple navigation. Do not, and I repeat, please do not, have more than 5 to 7 navigational bar links at the top of your navigation bar on your homepage. It is overwhelming, and to be honest, a lot of users, when they see that, they get absolutely overwhelmed to the point where they click that little X in the top and they say,
Peace out, see you later.
And lastly, make sure that you have a simple to read URL. Please do not make your website, this is the awesome sellerofwatches.com, way too long, way too hard to remember, and it's really killing your brand. Make it short, sweet, and memorable. The third thing you need to know is, who is your target market? Great question, right? And to be honest with you, I know personally that this is very difficult. Helps Too, when it first started, we were just trying to find our target market. And it actually took us about almost 2.5 years to find out who exactly we were called to reach with our crazy awesome ideas. So if you as a business, nonprofit, or cause, you struggle to find exactly who your target market is, that's okay. Don't give up. The fourth thing you need to know before you build an effective social media strategy, you need to know that people want to know how much you care before they care how much you know. Let's just say it again.
People want to know how much you care before they really care how much you know.
If you want people to invest in your brand, you have to invest in them first. And that is what you should be doing through social media. But if you don't ever know that before you plan to build an effective social media strategy, your strategy just won't be effective. So that's what we're leaning on, building something that is effective. And if you want to be effective, you need to know that people want you to invest in them. So good content, great questions, you actually responding to them on that social media network that you'll be using, so important. Point number 5, what you need to know before you do build an effective social media strategy, you need to know how to be professional. I'm just keeping it real. A lot of businesses are not professional at all. Their sales funnel doesn't work. It's breaking down when people go to their website to buy that certain clothing item that they found on Pinterest, or their customer service is whack. They don't have anybody answering the phone, or when they do, it is just so rude and short and not fun to talk to them, or they really don't know what they're doing. Make sure you're ready for the people that are going to interact with you on social media. Because if you're not, they don't want to ever interact with you again. Sad reality, but it's true. So don't do bad things. Don't have a bad sales funnel. Don't have bad pictures. Don't have bad customer service. Stay away from all that bad stuff, the
Bad stuff, stay away from that.
And the last thing I'm going to leave you with, which if you read our blog, we call it point number 6, the bonus tip. I want you to know that the biggest killer of any business on social media is unrealistic expectations. So before you jump into building an effective social media strategy, you need to have some realistic expectations. Something that is unrealistic is I plan to crush it and make, myself profitable in 3 months. Sometimes it doesn't happen for people until a year passes by, or 2 years, or 3 years of consistency. So those unrealistic expectations can really kill a business's dreams online. Just because it's digital and it's on the internet does not mean that it's going to fast forward your success as a business. It's just a tool. So if you're not ready and prepared for success, it won't give it to you. But if you are and you want to go to the next level, it's the perfect tool to use. With that, my friends, be on the lookout for the next video because we're taking it to the next level. And I hope you join us. Take care. I'm Gabby here to help you. Here to help you. Peace out.